Hey everybody, my name is Paula from the Real Polish Fanatic blog and Jewelry by RPF, which is back open on Etsy, by the way. Thank you for stopping by my little corner of YouTube and spending a little bit of your day with me. I do appreciate you being here. Today I am going to be showing you the 7-piece Schitty Valentine's collaboration advent box. This was a 7-day advent or countdown type of box leading up to Valentine's Day. So this was brought to us from Jen & Berries and Red-Eyed Lacquer with an appearance from Wildflower Lacquer to round out the week. So it's a collection of 7 exclusive colors inspired by the TV show Schitt's Creek. And if you're not familiar with that TV show, it's a Canadian show. I was living in Canada when it first came out in 2015. I was living in the Toronto area, and that is actually where the TV show was taped. But anyway, so I got to see the first couple seasons in Canada, and I was a little bummed when we moved back to the US, thinking I wasn't going to get to see the rest of it. But they did eventually bring it to the US, and it's just a great TV show. I would highly recommend it. It was created by and starred Dan Levy and his real-life father, Eugene Levy, and it also starred Catherine O'Hara. And Eugene Levy and Catherine have worked for decades together. They had many projects that they've worked on. Back in the early 2000s, they did a lot of movies with director Christopher Guest. Best in Show and For Your Consideration comes to mind. Those were some great movies that they did back in the day. So those two just have like instant chemistry and work so well together and work so well off of each other that it's just a great show. I think you can find it almost anywhere streaming these days. I think Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Apple TV, DirecTV. I think, at least according to Google, all those places are streaming it, so you should be able to find it. If you have never watched it, I would recommend checking it out because it's just a really great TV show. But I am going to go ahead and turn the camera around and show off these 7 pretty polishes. All right, so this is the 7-piece collaboration box based on the TV show Schitt's Creek. It was called the Schitty Valentine's Advent Box. And, well, before I get into that, I'll tell you what's on my nails in case you wonder. On my nails today is this beautiful blue with this super strong purpley pink shimmer from LA Colors. And it is called Chaotic. Just a beautiful kind of, I don't know, like a medium blue. It's looking very purple in my phone, but it's definitely a blue. And let's see, it's really great. I think this was 3 coats with top coat. All right, getting into our advent calendar. So Jen & Berries and Red-Eyed Lacquer. I think this is maybe the 4th year that they've done this collaboration. It used to be bigger. I think it used to be like 14 days and it had some Bath and Body kind of items in it too. And so they kind of streamlined it this year. This is the first year I've picked it up, so it was just a 7-day collection this year. And all 7 of these polishes were exclusive to this box. So we will start with this polish from Jen & Berries, and this is called Never Let the Bastards Get You Down, and it was described as a magenta pink jelly with a violet to red to orange shifting shimmer and loads of holographic flakes. This is a pretty one. Here it is on the swatch wheel in 1 coat. Both of these are 1 coat. See all that hollow twinkling through there. Let's go ahead and do our 2nd coat. That second coat is deepening up the color. It had a really great formula in the first coat. The second coat is just deepening it up, making it even more sparkly. I'm going to go ahead and put these over black too, just so we can see if they work as a topper. So here is Never Let the Bastards Get You Down in one coat and two coats. So sparkly and shimmery. Very, very pretty. And one coat over black. It works, but it's not my favorite. I like it best on its own, but this is what it looks like here. One coat over black. And here it is in one coat and two coats. These were exclusive colors, so if you didn't get the Advent and you like any of them, you would have to try and find them on, a secondary market, or they may have over pours. I haven't heard of anything happening with that, but sometimes the makers do have over pours and you can find them that way. But the second day is called Fundraiser, and it comes from Red Eyed Lacquer. And this one was described as a black acrylic with peachy gold shifting shimmer. See all that shimmer in there? Very pretty. And here it is on the swatch wheel in one coat. It's a very, looks just kind of gray here in the first coat. So let's see what the second coat will do. Again, this one had an excellent formula. And we'll throw one coat over the black here. So over black, it just shows off all that pretty shimmer. It's like peach, red, pink, gold, lots of different colors there in that shimmer shining through over black. And here it is on its own in one coat and two coats. That second coat did deepen up the color, shows off that shimmer even better. It's not a black base. It's kind of a, charcoal-y kind of a base. And then you can just see all that kind of peach and gold shimmer shining through. Very pretty. And here is the bottle shot. It's Fundraiser from Red Eyed Lacquer. And day 3 brought us another polish from Jen & Berries. And this one is called Eat Glass. And this was described as a cornflower blue acrylic with green to blue and blue to violet shifting glass flakes, silver and blue metallic flakes, and a hint of black flakes. There it is in the bottle, very pretty. And on the swatch wheel in one coat, both of those. Very light base in that first coat, which lets all those glitter and flakes show through. Let's see what our second coat will do. Jen & Berries has a nice brush. It's a nice wide paddle brush, rounded at the bottom. Easy to work with. Really nice formula with this. And we'll put it over black. Acrylic bases, in my opinion, don't look very good over black, but you could definitely layer this over a coordinating blue if you want it to be a little bit deeper. This one's not too bad though, even though it does have that acrylic base. It takes away most of the blue base and just leaves all those flakies and glitter behind. It actually doesn't look too bad over the black, but I do like it here on its own in one coat and two coats. Very pretty sky kind of blue. She called it cornflower, sort of a sky blue, a lot of green and blue shining through in those flakes. It also said it had blue to violet shifting flakes. I see those in the one coat more so than in the two coats. Let's see if there's any angle. I'm mainly just seeing the green and blue, but very pretty either way. Here it's Eat Glass in one coat and two, and that's from Jen and Berries. Day 4 brought us another one from Red Eyed Lacquer. This one doesn't have the butt label. Hopefully they're sending me one. But this is called Beard or No Beard. And it was described as a light aqua acrylic with teal purple shifting shimmer and hollow. Let's see that. Very pretty in the bottle. Definitely see it shifting from the kind of aqua to almost purple, teal. And here that is in one coat. Had a great formula, very smooth, no streaking. Go ahead and do our second coat. Red Eyed Lacquer also has a very nice rounded paddle brush, nice and wide paddle brush, which is my preference when it comes to brushes. And we'll throw one coat over the black. All right, so over the black, it really kind of shows the shift a little bit better. I can really see the purple and the kind of aqua teal. It has a lot of little bitty micro glitters glittering away in there and some hollow. It's kind of pretty over the black. It really brings out the duochrome. And here on its own, one coat and two coats, the shift isn't as strong. I actually don't hardly see it shifting to purple. Maybe a little bit at extreme angles, but it's still a very pretty kind of aqua seafoam type of a color. And it has coordinating teeny tiny micro glitter or shimmer just sparkling away in there in the hollow. So that's very pretty. I don't have a butt label for you, but this was Beard or No Beard. And day 5 brings us another from Jen and Berries. I like Jen and Berries labels. I don't know if you can notice it, but where the and sign is, and between the J and the B, is like a cutout of the shape of their bottle. So that's just kind of a really fun, thing that you maybe wouldn't even notice. But it's just a little attention to detail there that's really fun. But anyway, this one is called Green Smoothie, No Greens. And it was described as an emerald jelly base with an emerald to rosy brown shimmer. See that? In the bottle at like very extreme angles, you can see a little bit of the shimmer, but it mostly looks emerald. Let's go ahead and show it to you in one coat. Again, this was pretty good formula on that first coat. It's just a little bit streaky. If I hold it up towards the light, I can see some streaks in that first coat. but I'll bet the second coat will smooth those right out, cover them up. Yeah, deepens the color, smooths everything out. Really, really pretty. And we'll throw this on over the black. Over the black brings out the duochrome a little bit more. I can kind of see it shifting a little bit more into that sort of brown. Still not really, really strong. It mostly looks emerald, but I do see a little bit of a shift happening over the black. And then on the natural wheel, you can see that second coat really deepened the color. Again, it mostly, to me, just looks emerald. I'm not seeing the rosy brown shimmer shift or anything, but maybe it just adds a little bit of, dimension or something to it. Maybe it's not really meant to shift, but here that is. Green smoothie, no greens, in 1 coat and 2. And day 6 comes from Red-Eyed Lacquer once again. Look at that shimmer in this one. And the hollow flecks. Gorgeous. So this comes from Red-Eyed Lacquer. It's called Cabaret. And it was described as a purple crilly with hot pink shifting shimmer and hollow flakes. Yes. Gorgeous. And here it is on the swatch wheel in 1 coat. Excellent formula in that first coat. It says it's a purple crilly. You can see that it is, in the first coat, it sort of looks like a grayed purple. Let's see what the second coat will do. It deepens that up, brings out more of the purple, really, really highlights the pink shimmer. Gorgeous. Let's go ahead and put this over the black. When you get it over, excuse me, when you get it over the black, it really shows off the shimmer, and the hollow flakes really stand out. It just looks more wine. It takes all that purple base away and just makes it look a bit more of like a burgundy-ish wine. And that's all that shimmer and hollow flakes. And here on its own, you can tell that it's purple with that hot pink shimmer that's so beautiful. And just a ton of hollow flakes in there. See that? This is a pretty one. And it was called Cabaret in 1 coat and 2 coats from Red-Eyed Lacquer. And day 7 brings us a special guest, Wildflower Lacquer. And this one is called, Okay, This is Passive Harassment. And this was described as a light minty green base with teal to aqua to purple shifting shimmer. In the bottle, you can see all that shift. You can really see the purple come out. Let's see if I can get it on the camera. I don't know if you're seeing that so well on the camera, but in person, I can really see it. This one is very light in that first coat, but you can see that shimmering, really pretty. This angle is very pretty. You can see like kind of a pinky purple. You can see the green. It almost goes blue at extreme angles. Gorgeous. Let's see what the second coat does. So that did deepen it up just a little bit, brought out a lot more of the shimmer, which is making it look a little bit more opaque, but still probably sheer. You'd probably still see your nail line through that. Let's see what it would look like over black. This would be a fun topper over many colors, I think. You could put it over purple, over pink probably, of course over like a minty green, gray. There it is over black. That really brings out the shift. I don't know if you're seeing it, but right this side right here is all purple, and then you have the green line going down the center in person. That's what I'm seeing. And I don't know if you're seeing it on the camera, but very shifty when you put it over the black. And here it is once again in one coat and two. That did bring out more shimmer. And this was Okay, This is Passive Harassment by Wildflower Lacquer in one coat and two. So just to go over these again, since they've had a little bit of time to dry, Jen and Berries brought us Never Let the Bastards Get You Down, and Red Eyed Lacquer, Fundraiser. This one is also sheer, so you may want to layer this over like a gray, or it might be pretty over like a purple, I don't know. And then Jen and Berries brought us Day 3, Eat Glass, pretty cornflower blue, glitter and flakes. And Red Eyed Lacquer brought us Beard or No Beard. It's pretty seafoam. I can also see my nail line through this, through the natural colored swatch wheel, so this one may show visible nail line. And then Jen and Berries brought us Green Smoothie, No Greens, beautiful emerald. Red Eyed Lacquer brought us Cabaret, one of my favorites from this little collection. Gorgeous. And Wildflower snuck in with Okay, This is Passive Harassment. Gorgeous shimmer. So I think my three favorites are Day 1 from Jen and Berries up here. And I like them all, I will say. But Day 1 was one of my favorites, and Day 6 and Day 7. I think those are my three favorites. But this emerald's beautiful. This kind of seafoam aqua color, gorgeous. I love the cornflower blue with the glass flakes and the glitter. And then this beautiful shimmer. And just to show them really quick over black, where did we start? We started here. So Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's see. These are all very smooth actually as they dried down. I don't know that you would need a glitter grabbing top coat for any of those. So let's go ahead and get the camera turned around and we will finish up. All right, that was the 7-day Schitty Valentine's Day Advent collaboration between Jen and Berries and Red Eyed Lacquer, with a nice ending from Wildflower Lacquer. So what did you think? Did you pick up this collaboration? This was the first time, like I said, I think they've been doing it probably 4 years from what I could tell from online. And this was the first time that I got one. I'm really happy with it. I'm kind of glad that they just have polish and not the, excuse me, not the Bath and Body kind of, cuticle oils and those sort of things. I have such a hoard of all that stuff. I don't really need more. So I'm glad that they did just a polish only 7-day collaboration. That was fun. And so yeah, let me know, have you watched the show Schitt's Creek? I think it's wonderful, and I think that hopefully if you do watch it you would enjoy it also. But let me know in the comments if you do watch it, what you think of this collaboration, what you think of the TV show if you watched it. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending a little bit of your day with me. I do appreciate you being here. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.